Hey y'all, welcome to a Wet Your Whistle Wednesday on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Beer Reviews. And got another revisit for you today. I still ain't made it down to Murfreesboro to find any new beers, but I've still got plenty that I can revisit. And it's been a while since I've done this one. Probably about 2 years, I'm guessing. The date on the bottom of the can is it's canned on December the 7th of 2022. What I've got for you today is something that I picked up down there in Florida a couple years ago from the Tampa Bay Brewing Company. And it's called Moose Killer. Moose Killer, it's an American Barleywine style ale at a 10% ABV. We've got the angry moose there on the front of it. Kind of hard to see it, but anyway, Moose Killer. And I've done this one, like I said, I actually did reviewed this brew while I was in Tampa, Florida, visiting my daughter's family down there. I reviewed it on the beach, I believe. And well, what was I going? I can't remember what I was going to say now. Anyway, reviewed it on the beach. I'll put the original review in that little square at the end of the video. But Tampa Bay Brewing Company and all that kind of good stuff. Let's see what it looks like. Barleywine style ale, 10% ABV. Ooh. Man, it's all suds. Look at that. Look at that. Reverse cascading there. Man, it's fixing to spill over the top. Dadgummit. Shoot. I almost got away with it, but I didn't hardly. Shoot, I poured too much in it. It just kept, that reverse cascading kept going up into the head, and it pushed it over the edge there. It's got a nice malty aroma coming off of it. And it's hazy. I don't know if y'all can you tell? I can see light and shadows through it, but man, it's hazy. I can't see any. I'm keeping this over my table so it don't get it don't get in my floor. Let's get a taste of that head. Oh. That head malty. Got a nice malty flavor in the head there, and that's about it. Hey, whew. Sneeze hit me all of a sudden there. All right, Moose Killer. Moose Killer Barleywine, American Barleywine style ale. And let's see if I can set it right there. Moose Killer. The moose right there in the middle of it. So, this Moose Killer from the Tampa Bay Brewing Company, it's got the government warning, all that kind of good garbage. It doesn't really say what it's brewed with or how it's aged or any of that kind of stuff. It just gives the ABV, the government warning, and where it's brewed there in Tampa, Florida. But I picked this up at the brew pub they have there in Tampa. It's where I got this one and the other stuff that I've done from the Tampa Bay Brewing Company. They've got one called, I think it's called Reef Donkey, and I can't remember exactly. Somebody gave it to me, and I originally did it long before I had visited Florida. Anyway, whatever. Moose Killer. So this Moose Killer Barleywine at a 10% ABV. This is for all American workers. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for the hard work that you do to provide for yourselves and your families and pay your own wages like I do. Cheers, brothers and sisters. It's got a rich malty flavor. It's not boozy. I thought it might be a little bit boozy, being 10% ABV, but it's not. I don't think it's boozy. I'm getting more of a really rich, bold, malty flavor out of it, and it's good. It's not great, of course. I mean, it is 2 years old, but that shouldn't make any difference really as far as the flavor of the brew. It still had great carbonation and all that kind of good stuff, even though it's 2 years old. The rich maltiness, I don't think that's diminished due to the age of it. Still got good carbonation. As you saw, I mean, it reverse cascaded and just poured that head right over the top of the glass, the mug there. We'll give it a swish. I've got just a little bit left in here. Let's see if it, I mean, because it's already hazy. It looks like a hazy tea is what it looks like. Let's see if it's hazed it up anymore. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It looks like a little darker hazy tea now. Muscular. Rich, bold, malty flavor is what I'm getting out of it. I'm going to score it a B+. It's not the best stuff I've ever had, but it is good. B+, I think, is a fair score for it. So if you're in the Tampa Bay area and you see this Moose Killer Barleywine style, American Barleywine style ale at 10% ABV, give it a shot if you ain't never. Especially if you like a malty brew, because it's got a rich maltiness to it. So give it a shot. All right, y'all, that's been a Wet Your Whistle Wednesday this week. I'll be back tomorrow for a Trappist Triple Thursday. That's what I'm going to do for you tomorrow. It's another revisit of a Trappist beer. So y'all stay tuned. Take care. I appreciate y'all. Cheers. I gotta clean this mess up.